stability. Governor Abiodun felicitates Ogun Muslims on successful completion of holy month of Ramadan, urges sustained compassion. Federal government targets 3 million Nigerians in worldwide oral health push. And on the foreign scene, DR Congo, Rwanda agreed to ease tensions after talks in US. Eid Mubarak celebrates with gratitude, feast, and family love. Not to forget that you can watch us live on Facebook at OGTV and Ogun State Television, on YouTube at OGTV Abeokuta, and on OGTV website on www.ogtv.com.ng/live. For the latest news and reports, you can check us on this platform, X at Ogun TV, Instagram at Ogun State Television, or download OGTV app on Apple Store and Google Play Store. We now go to the details of the news, where President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has called for stronger partnership with the United Kingdom to tackle terrorism and promote regional stability in West Africa, citing growing security challenges linked to the Sahel. The president made the call while speaking at a state banquet held in his honor in Windsor Castle, where he reaffirmed the enduring relationship between Nigeria and the United Kingdom. Tinubu, who described it as a profound honor to address the gathering, said the occasion provided an opportunity to reaffirm the long-standing bonds of friendship, history, and shared purpose between both countries. He expressed appreciation to King Charles III and Queen Camilla for the warmth and hospitality extended to him, his wife Oluremi Tinubu, and the Nigerian delegation, noting that his address at Windsor Castle was historic as the first by a Nigerian leader at the venue. The president highlighted the historical and institutional ties between both nations, noting that Britain's contribution to democratic governance continue to resonate globally. Tinubu added that Nigeria's legal system, parliamentary institutions, and civil service structures have drawn from British traditions adapted to the country's national context. He, however, emphasized that beyond institutions, the strongest link between both nations remains their people, particularly the Nigerian community in the United Kingdom. According to him, Nigerians in the UK contribute significantly to national life, especially in the nation's health service, where Nigerian doctors and nurses play vital roles. Meanwhile, President Bola Tinubu has held high-level talks with United Kingdom Prime Minister Keir Starmer in London as both countries move to strengthen bilateral relations and deepen economic cooperation. According to a statement by the President's Special Advisor on Information and Strategy, Bayo Ononuga, the engagement is expected to result in the signing of several memoranda of understanding covering trade, investments, defense, and cultural partnerships. A key highlight of the visit is the £746 million financing agreement involving UK Export Finance, the Nigerian Port Authority, and the Federal Ministry of Finance. The deal would support the rehabilitation of two major maritime facilities, the Lagos Port Complex and the Tinker Island Port Complex, as part of efforts to modernize Nigeria's transport and trade infrastructure. The presidency noted that the discussions underscore Nigeria's commitment to strengthening ties with the UK, attracting foreign investment, and promoting infrastructure-driven economic growth. The visit is seen as a strategic push to expand economic partnership, boost trade, and enhance security and cultural cooperation between Nigeria and the United Kingdom. And back home in Ogun State, the Ogun State Governor Prince Dapo Abiodun has extended warm felicitations to Muslim faithful across the state on the successful completion of the holy month of Ramadan. In a statement issued in Abeokuta, the governor described Ramadan as a sacred period marked by deep reflections, devotion, self-discipline, and renewed commitments to the service of Almighty Allah and humanity. He commended Muslims for their steadfastness throughout the 30 days fast, noting that beyond abstaining from food and drinks, the season was characterized by increased acts of charity, compassion, and support for the less privileged, values that strengthen both faith and society. Governor Abiodun expressed appreciation to the Muslim community for their continuous prayers for peace, progress, and good governance in Ogun State and Nigeria at large. He acknowledged that such spiritual support remains vital in fostering unity, stability, and democratic growth. He urged the faithful not to relent in upholding the virtues of patience, generosity, humility, and righteousness imbibed during Ramadan, stressing that these values should continue to guide daily life beyond the fasting period. The governor also reaffirmed his administration's commitment to inclusive governance, social welfare, and the continued development of Ogun State for the benefit of all residents, irrespective of religious affiliation. He concluded with prayers for continued peace, prosperity, and divine blessings upon the state and the nation, wishing all Muslims a joyous and spiritually fulfilling Eid celebration. The transition from the quiet, reflective weeks of Ramadan to the vibrant anticipation of Eid Fitr has begun to transform the streets of Ogun State. For Muslim faithful, the journey of the last 30 days was reaching its spiritual climax, moving from the discipline of the fast to the communal joy of the upcoming prayers. Matthew Shomi visited various prayer grounds and transport hubs to capture the final preparation as the crescent moon signaled the end of the holy month. As reports.
After 30 days of abstinence and total dedication to spiritual activities, Muslims prepare to observe the Eid al-Fitr prayers, marking the successful completion of one of the 5 pillars of Islam. The festival, often called the Festival of Breaking the Fast, is a global celebration that begins only after the confirmed sighting of the new Shawwal moon. A visit to several Eid grounds where the 2-unit Rakat prayer takes place reveals that preparations are in top gear for the faithful in Ogun State. These open-air spaces are traditionally preferred over indoor mosques for Eid, symbolizing the unity of the entire Ummah coming together under one sky. The final hours of Ramadan see faithful extending love to their neighbors through the distribution of Zakat al-Fitr. This mandatory act of charity ensures that even the less privileged can afford a meal, reinforcing the Islamic principle of social justice before the festivities begin.
We should eat before going to the Eid, put on our best dress, then do what we call Sadaqatul Fitri, latest before Eid, so that those who want to celebrate Eid, they celebrate it in happiness. That's the essence of the Sadaqatul Fitri. You listen to the Imam. After that, you go back to your house, the festive activities, visit friends, and so on and so forth.
The charity work is part of Ramadan and must be done before going to observe the Eid prayer. This is to help the needy celebrate the Eid Fitr in their own way. We must continue with the good deeds even after Ramadan. Those who spend to promote the cause of Islam should continue.
This year's celebration carries a unique significance as the Eid prayers fall on a Friday. Islamic clerics describe the beauty of this double blessing, noting that while the Eid prayer is a sunnah, the subsequent Friday Jummah remains an obligatory gathering for the community.
We have been given some leeway. If you are able, you can do it in the morning and still go for Jummah service. But if you are unable, one is enough to take care of the two.
Away from the prayer grounds, a surge in human and vehicular traffic defined the atmosphere at motor parks and local markets. Families hurry to reunite and finish last-minute shopping, turning the town into a hive of activity in anticipation of the festivities. Matthew Shomi, OGTV News.
As preparations intensify for the Eid al-Fitr celebrations, residents of Abeokuta troop to major markets to purchase food items, clothing and livestock amid noticeable changes in prices. Our reporter Margaret Okunlola conducted a market survey across key trading hubs in the city and revealed mixed reaction from traders and buyers as cost of essential commodities continue to fluctuate. Our reports.
Following the announcement of Thursday 19th and Friday 20th of March as public holidays to mark the Eid al-Fitr celebrations, markets across Abeokuta have recorded an influx of buyers and sellers. Reactions from residents were mixed, as some described the prices of goods as being on the high side.
There is not enough sales because sales is dull and everything is too cost for us. Like the pepper that we are buying like 30,000 naira, 35,000 naira before, we are buying it 80,000 naira, 85,000 naira.
Others, however, noted that prices remain relatively stable compared to previous festive periods.
It's okay than last week now. Like that vegetable, that bundles now. So they agree 1,000 instead of 1,500, 2,000. So like frozen fish, the price is fair than before.
Meanwhile, a visit to major motor parks within the metropolis revealed increased transportation activities as many residents make plans to travel and celebrate with their loved ones.
I'm going to Ibadan to see my friends and I don't think they increased the price. The last time I entered in Ibadan it was 5,000 and now it's now 4,500 now that I can eat. So yeah, that's it. They don't increase the price.
I'm traveling to Osun State, though I will take the cab to Ibadan before I take another box to Iwo, Osun State. So I'm traveling to my family to go and do holiday with them. It is a Odu festival, so it is important to do Eid Mubarak with your family.
Despite the recent hike in fuel prices, transport fares appear largely unchanged, with operators expressing readiness to accommodate the expected surge in passengers.
We have prepared our drivers and we make sure that their vehicles are in order such that they don't need to rush at this point in time. All they need to do is ensure the vehicles are in order so that they will be able to commute motorists and the transporters to wherever they are going to. As at present, because of the fact that we've already had a little bit of hike in the price of petrol, we can't increase our transport fare as it is. So we remain committed to serving our people as much as ever. We are not increasing any transport fare at this time at all.
As residents prepare for the festivities, some have called for heightened security awareness, noting the tendency for increased criminal activities during the festive periods.
Celebrate with their children at home. At least let them share the good things with you at home, and don't go out in the night because of the festival, or even if you are traveling, try to drive well. Don't because it's holiday time or whatever, get drunk and drive.
Stay at home, play with your family, kill chicken, kill ram, kill anything that you can kill. Just make sure you enjoy your life.
They also urged Nigerians to celebrate in moderation, remain vigilant, and prioritize spending quality time with family and loved ones during the holiday. Margaret Okunola, OGTV News.
Moving on, the importance of the Holy Quran and the teachings of Prophet Muhammad is addressing personal and societal challenges has again been brought to the fore. This was the focus of a special Ramadan lecture on Iftar hosted by the Agbakin of Egbaland Ashoju Kolawole Akinyele in collaboration with the Prince Adebisi Humanity Care Foundation in Abeokuta. Details are in this report.
A blend of humanitarian service and religious reflection defined the special Ramadan lecture and iftar with the theme Islam, Religion of Humanity and Peace. The guest lecturer, Fadilatu Sheikh Abdulatif Ademoye, alongside guest speaker Jamiu Adeyanju Ibrahim, emphasized that the Holy Quran and the teachings of the Prophet remain essential guides for Muslims in navigating life's challenges. Traditional rulers